Yo, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to teach you a straight up mind-boggling and brain-frying prediction card trick. I love predictions. It's one of my favorite plots, and I think you'll really like this one. So let's get into it. Or shall I say, let's get into it. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll show you what this trick looks like, and then I will break it down for you, okay? So, first of all, let me just do something real quick with my phone here. Let's see, I'll go to, I'm going to write something down, so I'll go to this Doodle app that everybody has, and what I'll do is I'll just write something down here for you. Let's see, maybe, let's see, let's go with this. Maybe we'll go with this one. Yeah, I'll go with this time. Let's see, just like that. Yeah, just like that. I'll leave the phone right there, and we'll take a look at that here in a moment. For now, what we'll do is this. As I shuffle cards like this, just say stop anytime as I do. Stop right there. All right, say stop one more time. Stop right there, that's fine. Say stop one more time. Stop it right there. So we got 4 piles of cards determined by you. Now you have more choices to make. I want you to use your best instinct and your gut feeling to shuffle these, alright? So I want you to just touch 2 piles that you want. Maybe these 2 right here, that's fine. We'll move these aside. And I want you to shuffle them into each other, alright? So just give them a good shuffle like this into each other like this. And just like that. And do the same thing with the last 2 remaining piles. You can give them a good shuffle like this. And by the way, they're doing all this. You're not touching the cards at all. That's all them. And finally, last but not least, we'll just shuffle these together as well. So wouldn't it be crazy if that top card was known in advance by somebody? I'm not saying I knew it, but think about how crazy that would be. Since you said stop each time I shuffled, you chose which packets to shuffle into each other. There's no way anybody could know that kind of information, unless, of course, they were a psychic. I'm not saying I'm a psychic. I'm just saying I have feelings sometimes. The card I wrote down, as you can see, is the 10 of diamonds. That's what I wrote down. That's what I had a feeling about. You shuffled. You made every decision. It's the 10 of diamonds. Alright, so let's talk about this. So, you'll need a couple things to do this. One of them being a marked deck. Okay, so spoiler alert, it is a marked deck, and this particular deck I'm using is the marked Copag 310 slimline version. Available. I think they're still available. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But any marked deck will work. I'm just using the Copag 310s if you're curious about that. So you want to get a 4 of a kind to the top of the deck, or whatever cards that you want to use. It's not going to make a difference, but just to keep it simple, I like to use a 4 of a kind, so there is no confusion about what's happening, at least in my brain, okay? So you want to get a 4 of a kind in any order at the top of the deck. It doesn't matter which order they're in, just as long as they're there. I'm using the 4 10s, okay? So just have the 4 10s on top of the deck, and the deck is ready to go. So the second thing you'll need is an app by Greg Rostami. Is called iForce. Now this app just looks like a normal Doodle app. You can see it right there. That's what it looks like. Doodle right next to my Genie app. It's just Doodle, but it's called iForce on the App Store. It's also available for Android, and it's only $3. That's right, $2.99, $3. You can't beat it, and it's one of the best things you'll ever use for phone magic. I highly recommend it. Coffees are more expensive. Okay, so with this, what this allows you to do is have multiple outs. So check this out. Here's a little view of, I'm not exposing anything because I think Greg Rostami actually goes through this on a YouTube video that's already out there, but I'm just doing this for you so you can see it right here, right now. So the preset that I made, you can add your own presets or use the ones that's already on there. It's up to you, but you'll go through all that, the information on how to use the app once you get it, okay? So, I mean, check this out. Look how good this is. So let's say they went for the 10 of clubs in this case. So very simple, boom. 10 of clubs. All right, it's all about how you turn the phone over. It's in chase order. So clubs is, it'll be clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. All right, so it's the way you turn the phone over that makes it happen. Right now, it's actually just blank. All right, so if I deleted it, and you just pretend to write something, you don't really do anything. You just go to your preset and pretend to write something. You write nothing. You put a blank canvas down, and it's the way you turn the thing over. So again, for clubs, it's always this, or it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's the way you turn the phone over that makes it appear on there. So remember, I wrote nothing. So if I wanted clubs, boom. If I wanted hearts, boom, I got hearts. All right. If I wanted spades, right, boom, I got spades. If I wanted diamonds, boom, I got diamonds. Right? Oops, I got diamonds. So as you can see, it's very, very sneaky and a very handy app to have for multiple outs and predictions and anything you want. So the handling of the deck is this. Let me just reset to how we were in the beginning. So we're set to go. Pretend I wrote something down just now, went through all that. So now you have all your 10s on top of the deck, right? And all you're gonna do is do a slip shuffle 3 times. So you just force 4 10s on them essentially, all right? So do your slip, boom, they say stop. As soon as they do, put the packet down, there's a 10 on top there. Do it again, do the slip, they say stop, there's a 10 there. Do a slip one more time, they say stop, put both packets down. Now there's a 10 on top of each pile, all right? So you got a 10, a 10, and a 10, all right? So there's a 10 on top of each pile. So now, it doesn't matter what they do when you ask them to pick 2 piles and shuffle them, because there's always going to end up with a 10 on top of the deck, no matter what happens. So I'll demonstrate that for you now. So maybe they pick these 2 piles. Since there's a 10 on both piles, I'll just leave them face up so you can see what's happening, right? So if they pick these 2, it doesn't matter what happens. There's always going to be a 10 on top, all right? So now they pick these 2 because the last ones remaining. They shuffle these in. Doesn't matter what happens. There's always going to be a 10 on top. Now you ask them to shuffle both of them together. Doesn't matter what. It doesn't make a difference if they're the worst shuffle on earth. There's always going to be a 10 on top after everything. So now they do this, and they shuffle them in. See, but look, I'm trying to do a bad shuffle so I can show you. And then there's always going to be a 10 on top. So imagine these were face down, and then we'll do that spade, all right? So now it's important for this trick that you read the mark and then do this. It would be bad if you turn the card over and then did it, because you're getting information and then you know what to do. So in their mind, since you can't see the card, there's no way that you would have known that, right? So you always want to read the marking first and then go to the phone. So right now, right, our 10 of spades is on top via reading the marking. So now it's very easy. Club, heart, spade. Just turn it over for the spade side. Boom, we got a spade. Yeah, the card I wrote down is a 10 of spades. Wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it blow your mind if after all the choices that you made, the 10 of spades would be on top of the deck there, and they turn it over and their mind is just completely fried. And there's so many things you can do with this iForce app. Highly recommend getting it. Highly recommend it. And I think you'll have a lot of fun with it and this trick. And if you don't want to get this app, obviously you can just do other multiple outs. You can write it, in the deck. Write one right here. Write it, one of the 10s right here. Or you can have a prediction in your pocket, have one in your wallet, have one maybe inside of your phone case. Write 4 outs, 4 different places that you need them. All right, so. All right, guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me. And if you learned something new, if you got value out of the video, do me a huge favor, hit the like button and sub to the channel. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.